More than 3,000 feet above sea level in the North Carolina mountains is Kidd Brewer Stadium, the Rock, home to the Appalachian State Mountaineers, and Boone is ready for this one. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Boise State Broncos, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. The Broncos will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Appalachian State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes this quarterback. This entire offense is built around him. He is the engine of the entire team.
I mean, he's the leader. He's the alpha. Everybody looks towards him. He's been doing it all year long. Everybody believes in this young man. Big opportunity, big stage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Wilson will throw. They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So Boise State's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Bates. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you...
Looking for a deep man. He makes a grab. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Boise State!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
7, App State 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Handoff to the single running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. Getting some heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Going to run it. It's Riley. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On second down, they'll take to the air. Makes the grab over the middle. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Grabs it in the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. The holder's going to line it up right at the 30. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt. And this one splits the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
10, App State 0.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Let's see what they've got on second down. On the run, it's Alexander. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wilson will throw. He's got the back in the middle. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. The Mountaineers are flying down the field. They'll try the run. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. And the timing just a hair off. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Coming after it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. They try to pop a run on the draw. Man, you got to get hats around this dude. He finds the crease. He's down to the 27. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They're going to test the right side with this one. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Quickly to the tight end. No chance to run, but still a good gain. This offense looking at a 3rd down after that last completion. From the gun, wants to pass. And that ball is picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. They're working that left side. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats.
Boise State 10, App State 3.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Wilson to pass. Trying to get to it. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Just drives it between the uprights.
That makes the score Boise State 10, App State 6.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and 10, still back up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Broncos headed quickly to the line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. The Broncos are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to throw, it's Nelson. quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And after the interception, able to get it in plus territory, taking it back to the 41.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Brings up second.
Fast motion from the offense. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure coming. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he's going to try to return this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the run, it's Riley. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They're trying to get to it. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They get him stopped, but he found a couple of cracks in that cover team and gets it out to the 43. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Fires left. It's complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. The Mountaineers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Leaves it with the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Wilson will throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's third and goal. Got his man on the right. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a fourth and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, fourth down, offense has to make a decision.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to move it through the air. Got him downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw it again. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. On target over the middle. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll throw it on first down. Let's Lets it fly.
The first down.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Broncos!
Boise State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Kent State is currently ahead inside a jam-packed Dick Stadium, but the Golden Flashes have not been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 10 over the Pandas.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got it in the middle, it's Meadows.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Appalachian State.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Wilson to pass. They're bringing heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Running it back, it's Bates. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Offense getting set for first down. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, looking to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Boone when that town is buzzing as it is today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kid Brewer Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The run to the left. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. The play-action fake. Working that left side now. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the back. Open space at the 25. Pulled down for the tackle. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. Dropping back, it's Nelson. He's got the tight end. Tackle is made after the first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Knocked off his feet, but not before he picks up 6 yards down to the 10. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Broncos!
Touchdown.
Like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Number 26.
They're just being carved.
Catch in the end zone.
No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away.
Boise State, 24. App State, 14.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. To the ground with the back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops ball. They'll get you the football game.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Wilson will throw. They'll run the screen. Hard running there. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Mountaineers are in the hurry-up. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. He's gonna pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Tucker. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now on 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
The give to the single back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on 2nd down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And a quick shuffle pass underneath. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Throws to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Going over the top. And he's got it inside the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. The give to the lone running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Back to the ground with the running back. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Power football with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the 2nd half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Stanford is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Cardinal on the scoreboard. They're up by 17 over North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, running back gets to give. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Going deep, and it's caught inside the 30. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. If you like old-school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, it's Riley. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result,
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Broncos. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Wilson to pass. Lofts one high and deep. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Bates. Touchdown, Boise State! And the stomping has commenced. They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in week 4. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be... And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
Let's see if they can get out of their own way on 2nd and long from the 8. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside the... And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Boise State ready to send out that offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Meadows. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Here's a return from midfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. They'll run it. What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down. The Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. A 1st down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal for the offense. The back goes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Touchdown Broncos! And the pummeling has started.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Stanford is putting on quite a fireworks show today, and they're loving every minute of this one right now on the farm. They're up by 27 over North Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Another incompletion on third down. The Mountaineers line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Fair catch, called for and made. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground with the counter. Bulls his way forward. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They'll leave it with him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Good right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
Getting some heat. Another incompletion on third down. And the Mountaineers will punt it away on fourth down. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. They'll go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
In this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.